Hello everybody, it's Lazer Turret once again. Welcome to Random Minecraft Video 3. Today I'm going to be showing you something epic, which you can see the front of here. It's called, I like to call it the Holiday House in Minecraft. In fact, that's the title of the video, obviously. So yes, that's what episode 3 of Random Minecraft Videos is, I guess you could say. And we're going to get started here with the tour of the place. As soon as I grab the button out of the dispenser and whack it up on top of these doors here. Because that's the idea. What you do is you take the buttons and you put them there. You take the buttons off here and you put them in there so that people can't just walk in. Because they try to walk in and they're like, oh, what the? And they can't get in. So, yeah, and you're supposed to put the pressure plates back in there as well when you're done staying in this house. At least that's the idea that I came up with. Here's the front porch with a brick path that leads in to the house. And I'll start showing you this bit by bit here. I have a crafting table there, anvil. We have power outlets, which are basically just droppers with signs that are labelled power outlet, obviously. And for the lighting for this place, I've got some redstone lamps that are constantly powered by a redstone torch, with a bit of glass covering it. I did have some glowstone there, but I figured that looked a little nicer with the redstone lamp, which is actually a texture stolen from Craft. So credits to whoever made Craft for that particular texture, as well as the glass texture. Anyway, I'm a little bit off in a tangent here, so let's get back to this. We are in the, I guess you could say, the main room of the house now. We have kind of a kitchen sort of area over here, which contains 4 ovens, 4 hot plates, 4 range hoods, which are these trapdoors here, and the hot plates are these pressure plates, steel pressure plates I like to call them. We have a lever here which represents a tap. We have the sink here, which is obviously a cauldron with water in it. Here's the gas burner. I did change the wiring on this. So if we just step outside to the patio out the back here, which I'll show you in a bit, you can see the new wiring. We've got a repeater here that comes from the button that's pointing into this block, which sends a signal here, and then this redstone dust puts it into the dispenser. And this is a lot more instantaneous and a lot more compact than the other one. However, it requires a little bit more resources. So that's another way you could build this if you wish. I did not mention that in the tutorial because I didn't figure it out until after the tutorial had been uploaded. So I apologise for not mentioning that earlier, but as I've said, I didn't realise it until later. Okay, so we got like little tables here as well. So yeah, and then in here is the kids' bedroom, yes, with 4 beds, little bedside tables here. We got some power outlets over here, and over here, this is a TV, which is basically a note block with a sign on it that says TV. It's TV. We have a map of the joint, an older map of the joint, which doesn't have all the snow on it. Okay. In here, the master bedroom. TV, we have all this. These chests here, which are supposed to be like bookcases and clothing, or wardrobes or clothing things. Okay, let's read this, because we have burner lighting instructions. It is important to know how to light the burner before you light it, just like how you need to read the instruction manual to any barbecue before you light it, or the lighting instructions on it, rather. Okay. Burner lighting instructions. 1. Press the button. 2. When button pops out, the burner should be lit. If not, wait 3 to 5 minutes before trying again. And don't bag my spelling there, I had to do it that way so it fitted. So, just don't judge me, please. I did it for a reason, so shut up. And there's the flint and steel inside there. You guys know how that works. Now, I did put this little warning here saying be sure to put out the flame when finished. because if you don't, you'll burn the whole house down, and then obviously you'll have to pay for the damage. That's the idea anyway. Let's go out the front. I really should have gone out the back because I forgot to show you the patio. So let's go back round there now, and I'll be back once we get round there, so hold on one sec. Okay guys, this is the back of the house. As you can see, we've got a sandstone desk here, and under there is some furnaces which represent barbecues. I can't click on those from out here where I am. We have more power outlets. These ones are a little bit different because they're facing vertically. We have a little chair here. You can sit out here, watch the sun rise. Or maybe it's set. No, it's set. Out the front is rise. At the back is set. You can see my pay TV aerial, along with my regular TV aerial, or my free-to-air TV aerial here. It's technically called free-to-air, isn't it? And there it is. And here is the storage shed with a whole bunch of chests in it. If need be, you can come in here and store some stuff, and there's also some random things in there. Well, there isn't random things in there, but the idea is that there's random things in there which you can come and grab in order to have a little fun with. Maybe you could say there's footballs in there, or soccer balls, or what have you, or tennis balls. So you can go in there and you can grab them and use them for your purposes, if you wish, as long as you remember to put them back. Otherwise, you have to pay for them. That's the idea. Here's the fire pit. You can sit out here on a cold winter's day or night and get absolutely toasted by the fire. And obviously the chairs are not directly in front of the fire, otherwise you'll burn your face off. And I've had that happen to me in real life, actually, when my brother and I were burning a fire a while back. I did a video on that, actually. You might want to go back to my channel and watch that. It's not very good though. But anyway, when me and my brother were having that fire, I actually got a little bit too close to the fire and just about burnt my face off when I was putting kindling in the fire. So I totally regret that, and I choked on about 40 tons of smoke. So my advice is, if you're having a fire at your place, don't do that. Anyway, let's get back on topic, shall we? Out here we have some more tables and chairs. In the event you want to sit out here and watch the sun rise, feel free. And yeah, you can come out here and do so. Although you can't really see much of it, unless maybe you put some constant power in it, leave these doors open, so you could just see it rise. But it's just a cool little thing to have out the front, I reckon. And say if somebody wanted to come out here and have a smoke or something, so they didn't smoke in the house, they'd friggin' come out here and do it. And they'd be able to sit down and be comfortable. That's the idea, and I'm sticking to it. And over here we have some other random things. The outdoor sound system, another barbecue. That's kind of like a public barbecue though, not really the holiday house barbecue. And then of course we have a building desk and a repair bench. And that's supposed to be a stormwater drain, but that's not part of this, so we're not going to concern ourselves with that. And here's in there's a daylight sensor, and there's another daylight sensor in this one, which tell these lights to come on at night. So basically they're like, oh, no more sunlight, better go to sleep then. And then these guys are like, oh, let's turn on, there's no more sunlight, so we need to provide light for this building. And that's what they do, they turn on. And it's a very, very basic design here. Like, it pretty much looks like a little bit like a gazebo, sort of, except it's got concrete on the top. It's kind of like a permanent gazebo, I guess you could say. That's kind of the whole idea behind this particular design here. And please ignore that beacon over there and that massive waterfall, because I will get to that another day, maybe. Although there's no real reason to get to that. Now that's not important, so let's not concern ourselves with that. Are we done? I need to have a quick think to myself for a brief second, and therefore I'm going to have to pause for a minute, and I'll be right back. I just want to make sure I've covered everything to do with the holiday house, and if I have, then I'll cut out, I'll end the video, and if I haven't, I'll come right back and I'll show you the stuff that I forgot to show you. So hold on one sec, I'll be right back. Okay, there is one more thing I'm going to show you guys, and that's the pool. Although it's not really that interesting, but I'll show you it anyway, and I'll explain a little bit of it. This actually was a fully functional pool back when I generated this world and built this place. This was fully functional. However, obviously since 1.7, the principles for snow have changed quite a bit. So now it snows in this world, and that caused this to freeze, so it's no longer usable. But it is still a kind of cool thing to have, so I'll keep it there. And I also kind of want to talk about the lighting here a little bit. These are all redstone lamps which have redstone torches underneath them to constantly power them, and that stops anything from spawning within the area here. And I also forgot to mention the cakes. They're just there so somebody can come along and have a slice whenever they feel like it. They're perfectly, not as if they're like poisonous or anything. They're perfectly edible, and somebody can just come along and take a chunk out of it whenever they want. Alright, that's it for the holiday house in Minecraft. I'm pretty much certain of that this time, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, go ahead and click the like button, because that definitely says to me, oh, you want to see more of these videos? Okay, I'll make more of these videos. And that's what I do. And that's why I do this, because these videos actually do get a few likes. Only like 1 or 2, but that's still enough to say that people want me to keep going with this stuff, and hopefully eventually I'll get more people watching this as well. And that's definitely going to be epic when that does happen. So if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Lazer Turret signing out. I'll catch you guys later.